Okay, so a lot to catch up on here. I've fallen far behind in these games. We'll start out with Brave Dawn. I think I'm on turn 13. So Imperius, I believe, is still our friend, or still my friend. I think this turn, I think you're going to see me make some more dragons. I already have, well, dragon eggs, I should say. I don't have any dragons yet, but I already have 3. I believe I get up to a total of 6 dragon eggs. You'll see in the next couple turns here. So really, you're doing well with Ellie Ryan if starting at turn 10 you can just start popping dragon eggs. And turn 10 is kind of the mid game turn for most tribes if you think about it. Even Kiku. I mean, you want to have what custom houses by turn 9 or 10. So we're definitely in the mid game here. We've pretty much dominated the early game. Pretty much, I won't say unopposed. I think we had to take over. Let me see. I see 1, 2. I saw at least two other capitals there. So we took over 2 other tribes. So here we go. We got both Kiku and Jin over to the left, over on the west coast. And I can tell you, Kiku's not doing too well. I blocked his battleship. I'm going to block it here. So he won't be able to come back. And yeah, he's going to lose his village. The only way he could make it back is if Jin helped him out somehow, removing my boat there, and then so he could come over and blast me with his battleship. But I don't think Jin and Kiku are friends. I saw them going at it. They're not friends. I do know, if you remember, Imperius is a bot, and he is a friend bot. Let's check this playback speed real quick, because I have quite a few turns to get through. We're going to go up to 3 speed. So he was a friend bot. He's not a friend bot anymore. So here's my attempt to take his village, which it's a failed attempt. And guess what? I can tell you now, I mean, after the failed attempt, he's right back to being my friend again the next turn. So that tells you Imperius is in dire straits. So we know it's Luxador up there in the north. Yep, he's no longer a friend bot. So we know it's Luxador up there in the north. Luxador is giving him a very hard time. So there's Luxador. See, I did not secure that village, but you'll see here in a second that, and once again, Imperius' friend. Mathematics, so we can, well, I was going to say pop more dragon eggs, but we've got enough. We've got a baby dragon now. Take Kiku's village. So now it's a thing of, do we try to go all out and attack everyone? That is going to be probably not, that's not my style. Because I find if I try to attack everyone, and they're all going to attack me back at the same time, which in this case, I only see 2 human opponents. But I just get spread too thin. So I don't know. I've already got, I'm on the water. I don't have battleships yet. Once I get to battleships, then I will probably start making battleships both in the north to fight Luxador and over here on the west coast. And if you saw there, that was the halo around Imperius again. He apparently does not learn. Do not trust me. So yeah, I mean, once I get navigation, then I'm going to start spamming some battleships and letting my dragons grow. Once I get fire dragons, it's just going to be, it's going to get ugly. That's my hypothesis. Once I get fire dragons and battleships, it will get ugly. I mean, it's different. It's different if you're Ellie Ryan and there's like a big ocean between you and your opponent. I mean, your dragons probably won't make it across the ocean because, well, battleships don't really fear dragons. But if you look over here on the west coast, look how narrow the waterways are. It's just prime terrain for having dragons and battleships in a combination. So yeah, he's gonna attempt to take that village. I'm gonna make some more catapults, have some dragons nearby, baby dragons nearby. Um, Even if he puts that giant in one, he's not gonna be able to hold it. My defense there against Luxador is sound. If he does enter two villages at once, that will be a problem. That could get ugly. And hopefully he doesn't have his turn next and hear this before before it's, yeah, maybe I shouldn't be saying this stuff out loud. So the disadvantage of me planning my moves out on YouTube is that it gives the enemy a heads up. But as we've seen in the past with my game where I was Quatselli, I sometimes lie. Because I had a video where I basically said I was going to do one thing, and then that was just kind of social engineering because I wanted my opponent to do something specific. And yeah, I totally lied, and that opponent resigned. I don't think it was because of my lie, though. I think it's because, well, you'll see that game soon. That one might be next. You'll see why he resigns. So I don't know why I brought the draw on tool out. Oh yeah, okay, so I'm just mapping out. Okay, he's gonna promote to a fire dragon next turn. So he can only move 2 squares this turn. Next turn he can move 3. And then he'll be able to breathe fire on Jin there. And I have all those ships in the water around that Jin village, so I'm pretty much gonna get that village. It's pretty guaranteed. So this here is Ian's spawn as Luxador. Okay, sorry about that random blip with barter there. That was a totally different game. So now we're on to Everlasting Dawn here. And I believe, if I remember correctly, I think it was only 2 Navalons. Yeah, I don't remember seeing a third. That must have been a different game. So yeah, 2 Navalons is still pretty bad. I mean, but you'll see here. I think this is going to show 5 turns. But yeah, the Navalons don't do anything because I block them at the right points where, yeah, they're not going to go anywhere. And that's the good thing about defenders. You can just, if you don't have a way to kill your enemy directly, you can just use them to kind of gum up the works, if you will. Just slow your defender down. They're like sticky glue. These Navalons won't be able to move too freely with the defenders blocking them. So yeah, we're still in first place here. We got all the usual suspects, of course, Kiku and Luxador, 2 favorites. Zabasi is not my favorite. I don't know whose favorite Zabasi is. Probably nobody's. And yeah, I told you I was blocking. I apparently lied. But do not worry, because I get a monument. And that's all I need to extract this evil Navalon from my village, to exorcise this demon, if you would. I mean, look at his face. He's obviously a sea demon. So yeah, we pop him out. He's not going to get back in there again. I wonder how I forgot that, though. Oh well, it's just I'm playing too many games. I think I'm still got like 40 going right now. It's hard to remember stuff. I'm really trying to cut back. So there is a 3rd Navalon. I wasn't crazy. So yeah, we'll try and attack Lux over here in the west. I've got a skinny pipeline up to his territory. I doubt he's afraid, though. He probably hasn't seen that giant yet. What did I just get there? Was that trade? I know I get custom houses sooner or later. And really, my custom houses are in preparation for taking that next village up there on the east. Because if I border expand the village my rider is in on the east, and then I also take that free village up there, yeah, those are going to have some great custom houses between the two of them. So here's the same game. That's Ian's spawn. Well, I said spawn. I should have said his map, his current map. So we're going right into the next one here. The third Navalon looks like it disappeared. Hopefully it's going to go fight Kiku or something. No, it's still there. Okay, so I think I'm going to have some trouble taking that village I wanted because he's got too many Navalons. So he did strike my giant with his Navalon. I mean, his Navalon was frozen as far as not being able to move anywhere else. But Navalons aren't like giants where after they're pushed out of a city, they can't attack back. Although he can't move anywhere else, he can strike whatever is 1 square away from him. So he's not completely frozen when he's pushed out of a village. Yeah, I'm having some time deciding what to do with this village in the west. I mean, it's kind of all by itself. I'd make a long road just to connect it, which seems kind of dumb. I mean, the road probably costs as much as ports, right? But yeah, I mean, if you would have saw the beginning of the game, you would know there was ruins, at least one ruin down there. So I was just trying to grab it before Luxador does. So yeah, we got Navalons in the water. We got giants on our land. Our opposition is really starting to build here. Our score is fairly far above everyone else's, though. So this is, okay, second to the last turn I'm going to show. So yeah, luckily there's no ganging. Even though I had such a high score, luckily there's no ganging going on yet. I mean, eventually that happens in all games. I don't really care. It's just evolution of the game. It happens in games in real life too. The weaker ones who are currently weaker in the game they don't want to lose. So yeah, they're going to gain on the one in the lead before he can destroy everyone. So I don't get upset when people do start to gang. Not that I'm inviting it here or anything. So yeah, we've got a path to take that village now. I can't remember though. No, I'm going to say 1 battleship plus a giant cannot kill a walled defender. It has to be battleship, giant. Yeah, it has to be battleship, giant, and warrior at least. So now we're into one of our 12-player games here. Here's Epic Empires. I want to say this is the one where I'm barter. So I'm making a bunch of 12-player games and playing a different tribe in each. So the E in there is Kiku, which is strange not to see him play as Luxador, but give me fishing. Thank you. I'll take that. Fortunately, I can't afford whaling currently. I mean, that would be totally awesome, but yeah, that's going to be far out of my reach. So Hoodrick is a bot. Yadak is a bot. Yadak's the player I'm about to take, so I mean, of course he's a bot. He did not want to stay tuned and see his demise, which is okay. So yeah, we're gonna try to see if we can attack something. So depending on how I move my warrior and my archer in combination, I might be able to kill something. So we got some gold pieces from Polaris. That was nice of you. Let's see. You're not as cold-hearted as I thought. Ellie Ryan gave us, looks like some gold as well. That's a lot of money. Okay, I forgot this game completely. I can afford whaling now. Am I gonna get it though? I forget. I think I went for another useful tech. Polaris is already a bot. Oh, okay. So Polaris saw Ellie Ryan enter his village and he resigned. That's okay. The more people that resign, the quicker the turns will go. Although I don't like playing against bots. So Rhodes and probably whaling here. Come on, get whaling. Yes. Smart. He made a good decision. Let's see. I think the roads are because I can see a path to. Oh. Oh, that's why. Okay, so the roads were just to kill Imo there. Poor Imo. Sorry about that. I thought I was going to kill that Gami. But, I mean, what would be the point in killing that? I said Gami. It's not a Gami, obviously. So Hoodrick's a bot already. Okay. Why did I circle that? Trying to figure something out. Okay, that's what it was. So I was worried at first that if I take that village with my rider, Hoodrick will gang up with Imo on me and take it back. So, I mean, Imo can't reach out to the bot though. So, sorry, Imo. You're out of options. Pretty much guaranteed you're gonna die. So yeah, and sometimes I'm paranoid like that. I just assume they're gonna team. So that's why I like to see that that was a bot. And yeah, I called that a Gami. That's a Mooney. That dumb little looking thing is a Mooney. I still don't really like Polaris. Okay, let's see what we can get here. No, I didn't get an Explorer. I would have been dumb. Don't get Explorer when you're near the water and you don't have. I mean, I almost said sailing, but if you're near the water, you really need to have navigation if you're going to get an Explorer. So no giant yet. If I would have spent my 10 extra stars, these guys on the west coast, I mean on the west of the map gave me, there's no coast over there, but on the west side of the map gave me, I may have been able to pop a giant already, but I don't really see a need to. This is honestly going fairly well for me here. And let's see. So yeah, here we go. We do have another turn to show you in Epic Empires, luckily. This game is going really well. I'm having a good time playing this. So yeah, sorry, Imo. So he gets his one lick in there. I don't know if he's a bot at this point or not. So he was either trying to be vengeful, getting one little attack in there as a human, or he's just a bot who hates me because I'm attacking him. But now he is gone. No need to even strike him. I mean, before you do take the village, you could see if maybe one of your units wants to claim a kill, so you can get closer to veteran status. But I mean, I see Ellie Ryan closing in here, and I'm hoping Ellie does not have climbing because that would really suck for me. So I'm just gonna retreat my units back. If he doesn't have climbing, he is not going to really be able to do much. And even if he did have climbing, he would need it in conjunction with roads to really get anywhere. So I'm not afraid of Hoodrick. He's a bot. Ellie Ryan's does not appear to be too formidable of a foe right now. So not afraid of him at this point either. So guys, this video is about to end because I have to go to class, but yeah, so that's pretty much all I do this turn. So that warrior's going to heal. Okay, I did get some money. What am I doing with this money? Oh, okay, so I'm making another unit. Rider or archer? Probably a rider. No, an archer. Okay, well, maybe not a good decision. Okay, there's the score, and until next time.